Hello, assholeians. I spent the weekend in Illinois, in the Chicago area, and if I'm being honest, I've got a couple of bones to pick with your state. Not the least of which is, why are there so many unnecessary letters in your name? It's pretty much the worst name since pterodactyl. Just saying, don't put an S in your name if you don't want people to pronounce it with an S.
It's time to start the show. It's time to start the show. Ready, go.
Hey, asshole! Why is it I can't drive 20 feet in your state without some jackass in a blaze orange vest standing in the middle of the street, holding his hand out, wanting my money? If it wasn't for the outhouse of eternal sadness that you make these people live in on a daily basis, I would just assume that they were homeless people. There's absolutely no reason that the roads need to be privately owned, and absolutely no reason that I need to pay twice as much just because I'm from out of state. You can go ahead and fuck yourself with that I-Pass. And you know what the worst part is? Not only are the roads nearly undrivable, but they also seem to be spending all of their money trying to put a mile marker every quarter mile and a street light every 10 feet. I'm looking at fields and trees around me. Boom, street lights. What are you doing, Illinois? What are you doing? If you live in a state with toll booths, you're absolutely getting fucked by hundreds of miles of road dick, and you should be pissed about it. It cost me $3 to even enter your state, and then when I do, some asshole in a Lexus is driving up so close to me that he's shoving his overcompensator in my trunk, but we don't need to go over that because we already did in episode 1. And another thing, you can't keep calling yourself a suburb when you're 30 miles away from the city that you're trying to be a suburb of. Sorry. You're in a geographically different location. That's just science. That is not a suburb. But don't worry, I don't blame you for living 30 miles away from the shitstorm of rape, murder, and no parking that is the inner city of Chicago. And now that I think about it, I'm actually glad that they don't have parking garages. I wouldn't feel safe in there if I had an M16 in one hand and a dick chopping off machine in the other hand. To be honest, parking in the city for me wasn't that bad while I was there. However, getting to the parking spot was a rage-inducing period of time in which I'm pretty sure at least 4 times I was capable of taking another human life. If you live in Chicago, you can avoid all of the parking and the traffic by just taking the gang rape train. It's a silver bullet of anal bleeding and a lifetime of showers that aren't hot enough to get those memories off. And then, there you go. I also wouldn't want to be in that confined area anyway in Chicago, because Chicagoans have a tendency to push right through you like you're not even fucking there. They will literally shoulder charge you if you're standing just a little bit in their path, while the rest of the civilized world does the kind sideways shuffle that we all know and love. Of course, I wouldn't expect them to know about that in Chicago because they are all animals living in a concrete jungle. No, hey, please don't shoot me and my loved ones. For reals though, I actually had a great time in Illinois and Chicago. I got to see the No Filter show with Grace Helbig and Mamrie Hart. Mamrie Hart, not Mamrie. These are Mamries. She's a Mamrie. And also Hanny. That's not a name. And also Hannah Hart. And I also got to hang out with my long-lost cousin Cody and meet his beautiful and fantastic partner. Well, I mean, it's a woman. I know usually you use partner if it's 2 dudes or 2 girls, but they can still be partners. Fuck you, nation. Yeah. You know what? Get over your hang-ups. Men and women can be partners too, and they should be. So, that's me dropping the mic. Boom. Yeah. Beautiful and fantastic lady friend, Jan. I can't do it how he does it, but Jen is awesome. So there. And to be honest, it was probably worth the endless stream of just fucking traffic and toll booths and rapey glares. There was a lot of rapey glares going on. So, okay, love you, bye! If you like to make bad decisions, why don't you just buy a ticket to that fucking bloodbath that is going to be your life? Or the end of it. I don't know. Should I just leave it in when I pick my nose in the video, or should I cut that out? I don't know. But seriously, I've never seen worse drivers in my entire life. A bunch of psychos. Just a gathering of psychos, all in one state. And then when I do, some asshole in a Lexus pulls up right behind me, Even closer than the guy we talked about in the first episode. And seriously, I don't know what I was gonna say. So we're gonna do another take of that. So, ready, go. Anyway, because Chicago... Chicago...